Harry Houdini, master magician, escape artist extraordinaire. Known for his incredible feats of daring and his ability to escape from seemingly impossible situations, Houdini captivated audiences around the world. But behind the curtain of his public persona, there was a man who carried a heavy burden of sorrow. But behind the illusions, Houdini held a deep secret pain, the loss of his beloved mother. She was his confidant, his anchor, and her death left a void that no amount of applause could fill. The grief was overwhelming and it haunted him day and night. He longed to connect with her again, to hear her voice, to know she was at peace. This yearning consumed him, driving him to seek answers beyond the physical world. He wanted to believe that there was more to life than what we see, that his mother's spirit was still out there, watching over him. Houdini's grief fueled an obsession with the afterlife. He became fascinated with the idea of communicating with the dead, and this led him into the mysterious world of seances and mediums. He attended countless seances, hoping to find a genuine connection to the other side. He dove headfirst into the world of seances and mediums, hoping to find a genuine connection to the other side. He wanted to believe that these mediums could bridge the gap between the living and the dead, that they could help him reach his mother. He yearned for proof that death wasn't the end, that his mother's spirit still existed somewhere out there. He read countless books on spiritualism, attended numerous seances, and spoke to many mediums, all in the hope of finding that elusive proof. But Houdini was also a man of logic, a skeptic at heart. Despite his deep desire to believe, he couldn't ignore his rational mind. He knew that many so-called mediums were frauds, preying on the grief and desperation of people like him. He approached the paranormal with a scientist's eye, dissecting every trick, every illusion. He meticulously studied the methods used by mediums, often exposing their tricks and deceptions. He wanted to separate the genuine from the fake, to find the truth amidst the lies. What he found shocked him. The more he investigated, the more he realized that many of the mediums were charlatans, using clever tricks to deceive their clients. This revelation was both a relief and a heartbreak for Houdini, as it meant that his quest to connect with his mother might never be fulfilled. The world of mediums, Houdini discovered, was riddled with con artists. These so-called spiritualists claimed they could communicate with the dead, offering solace to those in mourning. But Houdini, ever the skeptic, saw through their deceit. They preyed on vulnerable people, exploiting their grief for profit. Families desperate to hear from their lost loved ones were easy targets for these heartless frauds. They would pay large sums of money for a few moments of supposed contact, only to be left with empty promises and lighter wallets. Fake mediums used simple tricks to mimic supernatural phenomena, deceiving those desperate to believe. They employed hidden wires, secret compartments, and clever sleight of hand to create the illusion of ghostly presence. The room would be filled with eerie sounds, flickering lights, and mysterious apparitions, all orchestrated to convince the grieving that their loved ones were reaching out from beyond the grave. Houdini felt a burning anger at these charlatans. He couldn't stand the thought of people being manipulated and taken advantage of in their most vulnerable moments. His own experiences with loss made him particularly sensitive to the pain these con artists were causing. He felt they were dishonoring the dead and toying with the emotions of the living. To Houdini, this was more than just a scam. It was a profound moral failing. The dead deserved respect, and the living deserved truth, not exploitation. He made it his mission to expose these frauds, using his knowledge of illusions to reveal their tricks. Houdini would attend seances in disguise, meticulously noting the methods used by the mediums. He would then replicate these tricks in public demonstrations, showing audiences exactly how they had been deceived. Houdini became a crusader against fake mediums. He traveled extensively, giving lectures and performances that debunked the myths of spiritualism. His shows were not just entertainment, they were educational, empowering people with the knowledge to protect themselves from fraud. He published books and articles, gave lectures, and even testified before Congress, all in an effort to protect people from these scams. His writings detailed the various tricks and techniques used by mediums, providing a valuable resource for those seeking the truth. His testimony before Congress highlighted the widespread nature of the problem and called for legal measures to curb these deceptive practices. But deep down, a part of him still hoped to find a genuine connection to the other side, to his mother. Despite his public crusade against spiritualism, Houdini's personal quest for truth remained. He longed for a real, undeniable sign from the afterlife, something that would confirm the existence of a world beyond our own. This inner conflict drove him, adding a deeply personal dimension to his relentless fight against fraud. Now, imagine if Houdini had the tools we use at Macomb Paranormal Investigations and Research. Back then, seances were dimly lit affairs, shrouded in mystery. Today, we have an arsenal of high-tech equipment to investigate the paranormal. We've got REM pods, devices that detect fluctuations in electromagnetic fields, possibly indicating spirit energy. We use digital voice recorders to capture EVPs, those eerie whispers and voices that seem to come from beyond the grave. We use EMF detectors to pinpoint unusual spikes in electromagnetic energy, which some believe might be a sign of spirits. And with infrared cameras we can see in total darkness, capturing any shadowy figures or unexplained movements that might go unnoticed by the human eye. Imagine Houdini, eyes wide with fascination, watching a REM pod light up during a seance. This small device, pulsing with light as it detects energy shifts, could have been a game-changer for him. Would he see it as proof of his mother's presence, a sign that she was trying to communicate? Or would his skeptical mind search for a rational explanation, a hidden wire, a clever trick? The REM pod, with its ability to detect unseen energy, could have pushed Houdini's beliefs to the limit. Would he embrace it as a tool to finally connect with his mother, or would he dismiss it as another clever illusion? Section 5. Voices from Beyond, EVPs and Houdini's Quest. Houdini's greatest desire was to hear his mother's voice again. Imagine him listening back to a recording after a seance, his heart pounding in his chest. A faint whisper cuts through the silence, a voice barely audible but undeniably familiar. Could that be her? Could modern technology have granted him the one thing he wanted most, a message from beyond the grave? The possibility, however slim, would have both terrified and exhilarated him. EVPs, those ghostly whispers captured on audio recordings, could have been the key to unlocking the mystery Houdini so desperately wanted to solve. The question is, would he have believed his own ears? Section 6. EMF detectors, chasing energy, chasing spirits. Now picture this, Houdini, armed with an EMF detector moving through a darkened room. The air is thick with anticipation, every creak and whisper amplified by the silence. His eyes scan the room, the device in his hand glowing faintly, casting eerie shadows on the walls. The device starts to beep rapidly, the numbers on the screen jumping erratically. Each spike in the reading sends a shiver down his spine, a mix of excitement and apprehension. Is it a sign of something otherworldly or just a glitch in the machine? He's close to something, but what? The tension in the room is palpable as he moves closer to the source of the readings. His breath catches and he pauses, trying to make sense of the data before him. Is it residual energy from a dramatic event, a surge of power from the other side, or simply faulty wiring? The possibilities race through his mind. Each theory more intriguing than the last. The room itself seems to hold its breath, waiting for the revelation. Houdini, the master of logic and deduction, would have been determined to find out. His analytical mind would dissect every piece of evidence, every fluctuation in the readings, searching for a rational explanation. Yet the allure of the unknown would keep him on edge. EMF detectors, with their ability to detect fluctuations in electromagnetic fields, could have provided Houdini with valuable data. These devices, often used by paranormal investigators, are designed to pick up on the subtle changes in the environment that might indicate a presence. But would it be enough to convince him of the spirit world's existence, or would he find a way to debunk even this? The eternal skeptic, Houdini's quest for truth, would lead him down a path of endless questions and few answers. The mystery of the unseen, the energy that lingers, would remain just that, a mystery. Section 7. Infrared cameras, piercing the veil. One of the most compelling tools in our arsenal is the infrared camera. Imagine Houdini's reaction as he watches the footage, a shadowy figure moving in the corner of the room, a cold spot appearing out of thin air, all captured in chilling detail. Would these visuals be enough to shake his skepticism? Would he finally accept the possibility of a realm beyond our understanding, a place where spirits roam freely? The infrared camera, with its ability to see what the naked eye can't, could have been the key to unlocking Houdini's belief. But would even the most compelling visual evidence be enough to convince this master skeptic? Section 8. Could modern tech have helped Houdini? We can only speculate what Houdini would have made of today's paranormal investigation tools. Would he have embraced them, using them to uncover the truth about the afterlife? Or would he have remained a skeptic, finding logical explanations for every beep, every voice, every shadow? Maybe, just maybe, our modern technology could have helped him make contact with his beloved mother. Or maybe, it would have only deepened the mystery, leaving him with more questions than answers. Section 9. The mystery remains. One thing is certain. Houdini's passion for uncovering the truth about life after death was as strong as his dedication to exposing fraudulent mediums. His story reminds us that the pursuit of the paranormal is a journey filled with wonder, skepticism, and the eternal quest for answers that may forever elude us. And that, my friends, is what keeps us coming back for more. The mystery remains.